Walking to work. So, I've had to really think about what I've been doing in these sort of video blog sort of mindsets and really, think about, okay, well, since I have a certain job there's certain things I probably shouldn't be talking about, and like video games and stuff like that, and it could just mess things up for a lot of people. So I think I should really dig more deeply than that. Maybe just talk more about not video games, but just life in general and that kind of thing. Walking sucks. It's really hot out. I don't get out much. Me walking to work is probably the extent of what I do for exercise. Half an hour here, half an hour back, and not usually back because I usually get rides because people are really nice. So, Jojo, gave me a question. Actually, she wrote a question on Leanne's Facebook and just wanted to know, hey, what are you guys doing with your lives? And I think that's a fair question. I mean, it's been so many years since, we were in Texas and at the Honor Academy. Like, what are we doing? Well, life is interesting right now. We've got 3 kids. We got the twins. Michael's 3. The twins are 1. I'm working at, VB Games. Leanne's cleaning rooms. So, we're working, we're living. I live in a nice town called Brockville. It's pretty cool. It's where I grew up, so meh, whatever. Make sure I don't get run over. Jaywalking. That's basically it, We raise a little troublemaker and some girls, and we just live our lives, And that's really it. I mean, I wish there was a whole lot more to say. I mean, we're just happy the way it is. So Leanne's really been talking a lot about going back to school. Mostly just to kind of go back to what she has been doing since, before we got married, and that was like childcare. Unlike in Texas, where you can just sort of jump in and do that and get hired and whatnot, you really can't do that in Canada. You need to go to school and get certificates and this and that and the other things. So she's really thinking hard about that, and I hope she actually does that, because that would be kind of cool. Shirky Karen. I want to go to school, and I think that'd be good. And I started thinking about some of the things I want to do. Like, do I want to start a website where I talk about video games, and like that'd be cool? Or do I really want to get into some more like video editing stuff, because I find that really fun? And I don't know, maybe I just need to start doing some more artistic stuff to get that out there as an artistic outlet. Maybe that's all I really need, is just that outlet. It is really hot out. Shirky Karen. This is kind of crazy. Yeah, and that's sort of been my thoughts lately, is getting into that kind of thing. And then it's the questions of, okay, well, how do I really start doing that kind of thing? Like, do I go out and buy a camera and then get some real video editing software and that kind of thing? Or is that just a means to finding out another thing that I can't really just, I do a couple of videos here and a couple of videos there and then just sort of stop doing it, which is kind of the way I do things. Shirky Karen. I get into something and do it for a little bit and then stop. I mean, I did like a video game blogging thing for a little while, and I just sort of stopped it. And I think mostly that was just because, you don't really have anybody reading your stuff. And after a while, it's just like, well, why am I still doing this? If nobody's really reading it, nobody even knows it exists, why bother? Just one of those things. It's just part of that life question of, what do you want to do? What do you want to be doing in 5-10 years? I think it'd be really cool if I was managing VB Games at that point and going on from there. But maybe I'll be doing something else. Maybe I'll decide to finally go to school, because really I didn't do any sort of college or whatever. So Shirky Karen. But to go to school, and I think the biggest reason I never went to college is because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I could fix computers for a living, but I'm at the point now too where I'm 27 going on 28 years old, or 28 going on, I don't even remember. I don't even know how old I am. Shirky Karen. Just a quick side note there. I'm around that age anyway. And I almost feel like there's a lot of things I could have done. I'm still young, but I'm old enough. I'm married. I have 3 kids. Like, what can I really do to just now start? What kind of future can there really be there? Do I go to school and get some credentials and just start writing and hopefully I do well? Or do I go to school and learn video editing and just start doing it? Hopefully get my name out there and get some work for it and, maybe get paid for this kind of thing? there's a lot of stuff I really like doing. The biggest dream is, you know, get paid for what you like. Well, I sell video games, and so really I'm already there, but there's really a difference between getting paid for what you like to do and actually getting paid for what you like to do. Turkey Karen. I have one of the best jobs in the world, but it's only minimum wage and it's only part-time, so how long can I keep that up with 3 kids at home, right? I'm in sort of that middle ground of going, well, how do I go up from here, you know? I worked at Shoppers Drug Mart for probably around 7 years or so, and I was miserable. But, you know, I was working full-time at very least, but I was miserable. And that sort of becomes the real big question, too, is do we live our lives for the job that we do? Or is it invested in, like, our outside world where I work at such and such a place, but, you know, who I am and what defines me is more my family, my kids and that. And I think you'd be lying to yourself if you tried to separate it like that. You know, I think every bit of who you are is everything of what you do with yourself, you know. I don't know. I'm rambling. Should I just keep rambling? Is rambling interesting? I gotta cross the road here at some point. Turkey Karen. I don't even know how long this will let me record, so I'm just gonna go with it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this for now. Actually, I'm gonna check to make sure it's still recording. And it's probably getting pretty loud. There's a lot of cars, so bye for now.